Hey everyone, welcome to the Xero accounting tutorial. If you're a small business owner, freelancer, or just someone trying to keep your business finances organized without the usual stress, this tutorial is for you. Today we're diving into Xero Accounting, a cloud-based accounting software designed to make managing money simple, fast, and even a little enjoyable. With Xero, you can send invoices, track expenses, reconcile bank transactions, manage bills, run reports, and more, all from one clean and user-friendly dashboard. In this beginner-friendly guide, I'll walk you through the essentials step by step so you can confidently use Xero to stay on top of your finances. Whether you're new or just need a refresher, you'll be up and running in no time. Before we proceed, let's take a quick look at the pricing. So you've got 3 plans. So there's the starter plan, which is usually $29 but is now $2.9 per month. And then you've got the standard plan, which is usually $46 but is now $4.6 per month. And then you've got the premium plan, which is usually $69 but is now $6.9 per month. So if you'd like to find out more about these pricing plans, you can just click here and then you'll get the full details. Alright, to begin, just make sure you're on Xero.com and then log in if you've already got an account. But if you don't, you can sign up by clicking on Try Xero for free. Alright, so let's sign up. So Xero gives you a 30-day free trial, so you wouldn't need your credit card details for the 30-day trial. So to sign up, you just need to fill in the necessary information like your first name, last name, email, and the rest of them. Next, you'll be asked to enter a password, and it needs to contain at least 8 characters, including 1 or more numbers. Alright, so now we're on the sign up page and Xero is asking for a few details to help you set up your account. So first you need to enter your business name, select an industry, your country, choose a yes or no for the question. Do you have employees? So if you've got employees, you select yes. If you don't, if you're just starting out, you could go with no. And then if you're currently using a tool to run your business like FreshBooks, QuickBooks, spreadsheets, or any of these here, you can go ahead and select them, but we're just going to go with none. I'm just starting. Then this, we're just going to go with no, it's just me for this tutorial. And then I'm going to type in a business name. So I'm just going to go ahead and select an industry. Let's go with retail. So once you're done filling out those details, you're going to select Start Trial. Now we're inside the Xero dashboard and this is your command center. So right at the top, you can see dashboard, business, accounting, projects, contacts. So this is where you jump between different parts of Xero as you manage your business. Then let's focus on the dashboard itself, which gives you a quick visual snapshot of how your business is doing. So over on the right, there's a button that says Edit Dashboard. This lets you customize what shows up here so you can focus on the info that matters most to you. So if you'd like to customize it, you can use this feature. Then in the middle, Xero gives you an option to turn on a sample dashboard. This is super helpful if your account is brand new and you haven't added any data. It just gives you an idea of what the space could look like once you're up and running. So under that, you see some key sections like business bank account. This is where your bank feeds will appear once you connect a bank account. And then you've got invoices owed to you. This section will show unpaid invoices and help you keep track of what's coming in. Right here, there's total cash in and out. This gives you a real-time view of your business cash flow. Next, bills you need to pay. This will list any upcoming payments, so nothing slips through the cracks. Then you've got accounts watch list. This is great for keeping an eye on specific accounts or categories that matter to you. And you've got tax and reporting. This lets you quickly jump into reports when you're ready to review your financials. Alright, so as a new user, if you'd like to see what your Xero dashboard would look like once you've connected a bank account, created your first invoice, billings, and all of that, you could just toggle this on and then you're going to have a view of what your dashboard's going to look like once you start using Xero. So you can see, so it just gives you a very nice view. If you'd like to connect to your bank account, so you just come here, it's pretty easy. So you just click on securely connect a bank account. And once you do that, Xero is going to bring up a list of banks you can connect to. Now, depending on your location, you see a range of popular options. So here you can see different banks. You can either scroll through or just simply type the the name of your bank. So let's go ahead with this first one. All right, so once you do that, you're just going to need to follow the prompts to log in securely. Xero has bank level encryption, so your information is safe. Connecting your bank account allows Xero to pull in your transactions automatically, which makes reconciling super quick and accurate. Yeah, so you can just click continue and log into your bank. Now that we've talked about connecting your bank account, let's move on to something every small business needs: invoicing. So right here on the dashboard, you see a box labeled invoices owed to you. So go ahead and click on create your first invoice. Alright, so before you can send out your first invoice, Xero is asking you to set up the invoice template. This is basically a one-time thing where you add your business info. It'll automatically show up on every invoice you send. So first, you're going to drag and drop your logo if you've got one. And this just makes your invoice look more professional. So, but if you don't have one, you can just come here and move on to your postal address. So this is your business address and it'll appear on your invoices. Then next you've got your street address, state of origin, yeah, all the things you need for your business address. So here's a little preview of what your invoice is going to look like. So you can see your logo is going to be here, invoice date, invoice number, and the rest of the needed information. Once you're done filling out the details, just select save and everything's going to be saved. So Xero has gone ahead and opened up a draft invoice for us. So right at the top, you see contact. So this is who you're sending the invoice to. And then next you've got issue date, due date, invoice number. Yeah, so Xero automatically generates this, but you can always adjust it. And then you've also got the reference. So this is handy. This is really helpful if your client wants a PO number or some specific information. Now over here, there's online payments. If you've set up Stripe or PayPal, that option will show here so your clients can pay directly from the invoice. So next you can see currency, and then down here you can see item, description, quantity, price, and all the other details. Now that we've successfully seen how we can create an invoice, it's time to move on to the next step, which is the bills you need to pay. All right, so now we're going to create our first bill. So just come here, click on create your first bill. So now we're on the page where you create your first bill. So basically, this is how you record money you owe for things like rent, supplies, software, or services. So here you can see new bill, and just at the top you see from. This is who you're owing money to. Then next you've got the date, due date, reference. So the date, that's the date the bill was issued. The due date is when the payment is expected, of course. And then you've got a reference. So you can enter a PO number here or some extra information if needed. But that's optional, of course. So your currency automatically pops up here. All right, so let's assume the supplier's name is Urban Threads Limited and the date is May 13. All right, so the due date could be the end of the month. The reference could be April stock order. And then you could add like a description here. The item could be jackets, quantity 50 pieces, then unit price, and then it just gives you the total amount. If you'd like to add new lines, you can easily just come here. If you click the drop down, it gives you a couple of options: add 5, 10, 20, and then you can even assign the expenses to a customer or project. So you can see here, it automatically just calculates the total amount. Once you're done, you can click approve, and that's your new bill. Now let's take a quick look at the account watch list. So you'll find this right on your dashboard, so you can just click on review categories for transactions. It's honestly one of the best features to keep your eye on the financial part of your business. Yeah, so you can think of these as folders that help Xero organize all your money in and money out. So Xero tells us that categorizing transactions is the foundation of accurate financial reporting. So that just means that if you want your reports to make sense and show you how your business is actually performing, you've got to get these categories right. If there's a category you really want to keep an eye on regularly, like sales or shipping and handling, you can just click the star icon. That adds it to your account watch list right on the dashboard, so you can monitor it at a glance. So once you're done starring, you can just select done, and yeah, Get saved. Great. So now it's been added to your account watch list, sales and shipping and handling. All right. So another feature you've got is tax and reporting. So you just click on choose your reports. Now Xero is asking you to choose the reports you'd like quick access to. This is great because it lets you customize your dashboard to show the numbers that actually matter to your business. The sales tax report, 1099 report, balance sheet, income statement. So if you want to dive deeper into financials, you can always access the full suite of reports in the reports section. All right, so just at the top here, you can see business. So here you've got invoices, online payments, sales overview, and the rest of them. Then if you come to accounting, this is where you see bank accounts, reports, advanced, account transactions, 1099 report, balance sheet. Then on the projects, you see all projects, time entries. Then for contacts, so this is where you add your contacts. You can simply just click on all contacts. Then if you'd like to add a new contact, you can just use here, or you can come down here and click on new contact. And if you'd like to import your contacts, perhaps by uploading a CSV file, you can use this option here. So if you want to get all your reports, you can just come to accounting, click on reports, and that's going to show you a list of all your reports. Yeah, so here are all the reports, financial performance, and on the financial performance there's analytics, business snapshot. There's also financial statements like your balance sheet and the rest. That's payables and receivables. They're all here. Yeah. All right. And that's it for this tutorial. I hope you found this useful. Thank you.